All right, we got 2 minutes left. See, 2 minutes left for that 5-minute range. Looking good. Looking good. We got a gap. Well, actually, that gap's been filled. All right, there's that 5-minute candle. All right. Wait. What the heck? What's wrong with my chart? Bro, why is my chart frozen? Bro, what's going on? Oh, come on. This is such BS. Don't do this to me today. Ugh! I may have to restart. Freaking A. Oh my gosh. Freaking stupid. Hold on, guys. I have to restart. I don't know what the heck is, my chart froze up. Always something. Always something. I can't just freaking trade. Sorry, I'm loading up my charts back up. If it ever loads. I wonder if Rhythmic's having issues. Nice. Why the hell is everything so slow today? Oh my gosh. Man, this is like so aggravating. All right. We're good. We're good. We're back. We're back. Damn. Let me mark it out quickly, but I don't want to miss something because of stupid freaking All right. Let's do this. So we're starting to get that break out of that 935. So there's the oh no we aren't. There's the bottom. We're at that bottom range of that 5-minute candle, that 935 candle. So drop to a 1-minute chart real quick. Let me mark this out real quick so I can, and then I can answer any questions. All right, so make sure I got it right. All right. Bias right now is potential longs. Potential longs. If we can get a break out of this range, possibly start moving back up. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Possibly start. All right, we got that closure below that range. Maybe if we could start. What's gonna happen here? Let's see it. What's it gonna be, NASDAQ? What's it gonna be? We're sweeping liquidity on a 15-minute time frame right now. What's it gonna be? We got room for pre-market lows are still pretty far down there. But we are sweeping, what, 8:30? We're sweeping the news candle, the data candle right here. Starting to sweep that liquidity on it. Do we have any news other than, let's see. See if we have any news coming up. 10 a.m., but it's a yellow folder news at 10 a.m. Wednesday, 8:30, 10 a.m. Wholesale inventories. No, not really. So no really other news to worry about. I don't trade stocks, so I couldn't really tell you. All right, buyers starting to step in. Starting to get a push. 10 seconds till this candle closes. Maybe if we get a gap start to form. Ready. See what happens here. Oh my gosh, last second. That's crazy. I was thinking there was gonna be a gap. Nope. Nope. Nada. Nope. Denied. We're going lower. We are going lower. Bearish gap, 15 minute. Yeah, there is a huge gap. If you look on the 15-minute time frame. Well, this candle hasn't closed yet, so we're about to get a bearish gap. 40. Just closed. All right. Trying to see what happens here. Think it's going to Asia lows? Possibly. There's a lot of room for I mean, it's sweeping data low candle right now. I don't know if, it's possible it could go to Asia lows. We're not too far away, but it is a decent ways away from Asia lows. Another push back up. Not getting the setups that I want. Kind of chopping here. No set direction just yet. You gotta start. It's holding here though. It's holding. So we'll see. Trying to push back into that 5-minute range. View ops kind of holding, resistance. This is a chop zone. Do not trade. You know, it's a tough area to trade near VWAP. You get a lot of chop like this. Until price confirms that it possibly wants to, you know, continue going up, there's kind of no reason to try to guess and try to just buy here just because it's moving up. You're gonna get chopped up like crazy. See, we're still rejecting that view up. We kind of need to start breaking above the view up for this thing to potentially want to start going back up. We're back into that 5-minute range though. So back into the range. Let's see it. Holy chop zone. All right, it's starting to maybe starting to want to push above view up. We got that 200 right there. We got a pivot point above it. So there is some resistance here you got to be careful of, but looks like it potentially may want to start. Nope. Rejected. Very choppy. Holy chop fest. This is the kind of chop that will destroy so many people's accounts. This is a kind of price action where you lose both ways. Where if you're not careful, if you go long, you're going to get stopped out, and if you go short, you're going to get stopped out. If you look at the 15-minute candle, right? I mean, price action is... Holy, there's the dump. There's a dump. Kind of indecisive right now. We just got that. As soon as I exited, we got a flush. A little bit of a flush to the downside. Wow. What's gonna happen here? What's going to happen? Bouncing off a 15-minute kind of order block. Oh, man. Man, still. Got a little bit of a flush, but popped right back up. Denied. Denied. Alright, we got a bearish gap now. See what happens if... They bought up that, like, they flushed it and then bought it up pretty, you know, pretty aggressively, so. This thing looks like it kind of wants to start maybe going up. But no entry for me. Yet. 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 Buyers are aggressive. Price is literally stuck in our little range here. Man, this chop. 39.05 support. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, it's a weird area. We gotta get out of this area. Look at the 15-minute chart. It'll tell you everything the price is trying to do. Look at the candle. Very indecisive candle. We're literally wicks on both sides. So, very indecisive candle. Be careful, don't get chopped up. We're pushing on that 10 o'clock mark. Maybe, remember, sometimes we get a reversal at 10 a.m., so maybe this is the magic. Maybe we start seeing price start to reverse back up for, you know, that 10 a.m. mark. Just maybe. Very little. It's not any high impact news at 10 a.m. It's minor news. It shouldn't affect the market, really. This chop is freaking wild. Like, man. Look at the 5-minute chart. See what's going on the 5-minute. We got support on the 5-minute. Here we got this 200 day, which is a pretty decent support level. You know, if we can hold that as support, potentially start seeing a move back up. If this can kind of confirm that it wants to start going back up, not just, you know, pushing it back up and dropping immediately. Sorry. Keep yawning, man. That 15-minute candle is wild. Like a doji. A doji. Look at that 15-minute candle. That's wild. Look at that. It's just freaking... There's nothing. It's like a needle. Oh, that's... Doji. Very indecisive market. Can we do it? Can we do it? Back into the range. Just back into the range, back out of the range. Into the range, out of the range. Problem is, to the upside, we got a lot of resistance keeping it. I mean, if it gets through, right? If it gets through that pivot point to 200, it starts going up. I mean, it could start ripping up pretty quickly once it starts. $10 a.m. Almost at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. mark. That hourly candle is about to open. Maybe once that... We got 1 minute till that hourly candle opens. Maybe once that hourly candle opens, we can start seeing something happen. What happened? Just the hourly candle. There's no major news at 10 a.m., but a lot of times at 10 a.m., the market likes to reverse around 10 a.m. So that's what I'm saying. Just based on... Market could start to reverse pretty soon. If it's going to. Gotta get above these levels though. Alright. 10 o'clock candle opened up. Come on, NASDAQ. Give me something. Ugh. Is this it? Is this the reversal? Let's see. Maybe. This may be the reversal. Is it going to do it? Can it do it? Just maybe. Just maybe. All right. Let's see if this thing can fill this imbalance and start moving back up. Close back into the range with a bullish gap. So we're above UOP at this point. I just want to get tapped into this. See if this thing can tap me in and don't leave me. Let's see it. Patience, patience. We got, you know, let's see, 20. Tap me in. This is NASDAQ futures. Let me get in. I'm not in yet. I'm waiting for a retracement back into this for a price to fill this imbalance here on the 1 minute. There's a 1 minute imbalance right there. Hopefully price can come and fill me before it starts running up to the top. Or it's just gonna leave me. Don't leave me. Like at some point, right, price is probably gonna want to fill that imbalance, and then I could pause. Pause. This sucks. Patience, patience. I don't want to be buying up here, so gotta wait for price to come to me. Are we gonna get that pullback? Bruh. 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 Oh my god. This is wild. Give me. Don't think it's gonna. Ugh. Geechee, geechee, yeah. I have no idea what the best stock to buy right now is. I only trade NASDAQ. Alright. Is this the pullback? Is it gonna give it to me? It wants to go lower. It wants to fill that imbalance. Bruh, don't leave me. Wild, dude, wild. Alright, man. Give me a second, I'll be back. Oh my gosh. It's not back yet. Oh, the NASDAQ doesn't want to give it to me. Bruh. Why? Why? Why do you do this to me? Takes out the high. Now it's going to come back. Let's see. Let's see. Bruh. Wow. Like, I wanted to fill that imbalance, but it is not wanting to do it. Let's get it, NASDAQ. So close. Yet so far. Oh my gosh. Think so? We'll see. I don't know. I'll give it a try. This thing ever was like, it's coming up right to my entry and freaking waking right back up. Ugh. Wild. This is such BS. Bruh, this is so freaking... Really? Oh, I don't want me to get in. This is wild. Like, just asking for an entry. That's it. Like, look how close it came to getting me in this trade. I literally put my entry at the beginning of that imbalance. All I had to do was come in, fill that imbalance, and then run right back up. That's it. But no. We're not going to do that. Now it's like, man. I almost don't even want to have a limit order there because now I feel like if it breaks these lows, it could start dumping, but... 5 minute? Let's see. Where's the 5 minute? Yeah, you're right. There's a 5 minute gap right there. I pretty much have my entry at the middle of that 5 minute gap. So we could, you know, potentially take out these lows. Potentially take out these lows. Fill this 5 minute gap and then start ripping back up. If this ever takes me into the trade, it looks like it's not giving me. So I think we still got room. I'm willing to take it, but patience, that's it. Yeah, I'm waiting on the retrace. Or this thing just starts ripping without me. Come on. Really, NASDAQ? This is the hardest part about trading, is you're not getting your fill. Man. And you have to sit there and watch price go without you. You got in? How'd you get in? Why'd you leave? You guys left me behind. Divergence with ES? Y'all left me. I still want in. But now this is like... Thank you. Come back. Come back. Where are we going down yet? I don't know. They're trying to leave me behind. Now I feel like it's gonna flush. If it fills me, it's just gonna flush through my fill. Oh, no. I'm joking. Take out the lows, right? Hopefully it takes out the lows, fills the imbalance, and we start moving back up. Pretty hard sell-off. Maybe pulling back for that imbalance, hopefully, just... Wild. I think it wants to fill that imbalance. I don't know if I should have this as a scalp or actually... Because I don't like the way it's moving. Edging 50% retrace. Dude, this thing goes right to my fill and just rips right back up. It came back, but not enough. Bro, how is it coming so close and not filling me? Like, why? That's the freaking second time it's done that. It's messing with me. It's messing with my emotions. That's what it's doing. I know. I'm honestly surprised it's not filling that imbalance. That's surprising to me. A lot of times you'll see price when it forms that imbalance, right? Usually it pulls back to that imbalance fairly quickly on like a 1 minute before continuing to rip up. This thing is like coming right up to that imbalance, and I kind of know why it's ripping up here. It's literally bouncing exactly off of VWAP. VWAP is like right there where my cursor is. The bottom of this wick right here is where VWAP is. So it's pulling back to VWAP and then ripping right back up. Yeah, I don't like that it's forming the structure. That's the only thing. So if I don't want it to break out, you know, and just start flushing for the lows. It's the only thing kind of worries me. Hopefully it could just take out these lows, right? Take out these lows, fill the imbalance, and then rip up. Ideally. Because we do have room to the upside. It's taken out the data candle, right? Took out that data candle, and now we're ripping up. We got room for like 24.010. We got room till 24.010, like the top of this range right here. Don't leave me. I hope it flushes to the lows. Well, I hope it doesn't. Yeah. It messes with you. It's almost like trying to make you jump in, and then as soon as you jump in, like, oh, I see this ripping. If I would jump in right here, I know it's exactly. If I cancel my order and I jump in right here, it's going to start flushing immediately. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting tired of this. I am too getting tired of this waiting. News at 10:30. Yeah, but it's like crude oil. Oh my gosh. Point would I cancel a limit order? I mean, if it starts ripping past this 5-minute candle, I'll cancel it. Like once it really starts going and ripping, then I'm out. Meaning I'll just cancel my order. Just left without me. Sucks. Yeah, a lot of times news will propel it. Yeah, if you like toward a certain direction, like if it's trying to go toward a certain direction, you may get some wickiness, but a lot of times news will just propel it even faster toward that direction. But it's crude oil news. It's not, I don't think it's not gonna do anything really to the market, from what I remember. Yeah, crude oil, It'll affect the crude oil futures, but nice. Thank you, NASDAQ, for ripping without me. Bruh. At least the idea was right. My idea was right, just didn't get filled. What's up? Yeah, join my Discord for a slight $100 a month, and you shall get the secrets of the markets. Are you frustrated in trading? Do you keep getting stopped out? Are the market makers running for your stops? Yeah, that's a tough part about trading, because what the heck? That's a tough part about trading, because, you know, it's sometimes price just rips without you. And look how close it was to filling me. I had my order as soon as this gap was created. My order is sitting down there. Look how close it came to. Literally less than, it was like 5 points away from filling me. And nope. I guess just you know. But one thing you don't want to do is just, you know, cancel your limit order and then jump in way up here. Just because you know, you're getting emotional about not getting into the trade. That's going to hurt you too, because if I get in right here, then what's going to happen? My risk to reward is complete garbage. Like, I'm putting myself at risk of this flushing down and me getting stopped out for a big loss. And potential pretty small profit, because, you know, kind of targeting these highs right here. Yeah, people try to enter in premium and then it drops down to a discounted price. At that point, you know, I'd rather wait for price to go down here, or if it leaves without me, it is what it is. There's always another trade to take if it leaves without you. So pretty much, if it breaks these highs right here, you know, if it starts kind of breaking out of this 5-minute range and starts breaking out of these highs, then I'll cancel my order. Because this thing could still want to pull back and take out these lows before moving higher. And, you know, gives me that. I may even take profits at these highs right here. Yeah, it's becoming super frustrating. Is this the pullback? I'm just scared it's gonna flush through those lows and not sweep them. I'm hoping that's not what it's gonna do, but I don't know. We still have that 5-minute imbalance there too. If you look on the 5-minute chart, yeah, we do still have that 5-minute imbalance that needs to get filled. So I don't, you know, decent looking trade, potentially. Take out during lunch. Yeah, well, if this thing doesn't go, I mean, I At 11 o'clock, I'm probably going to be done at 11. So if this thing doesn't go by... The only issue also is 10:30, we sometimes get a reversal at 10:30. So it's literally exactly 10:30. So a little bit... I don't like that. Yeah, after 11, it's going to start getting choppy. Like sideways, not much price action. Yeah, hopefully no reversal, but it does happen sometimes where 10:30 mark. It's weird. 10 o'clock, we usually get like, if we have a sell-off, 10 o'clock, we usually get a bullish reversal, and then sometimes at 10:30, we get that retracement back down. So, what was the reversal today? Right, pretty much at this first candle, 10:01. So, look at that. First candle... Boom, breakout candle into the range, 10:01, we got that reversal back up. Lost 30K this morning because I longed Bitcoin? Dang. 30K, that's crazy. Did you not have a stop, or that's just a normal... that's a normal loss for you? It's hard to say because, you know, 30K could be like... that's obviously life-changing money for certain people, and then for other people, that's like a normal loss. Oh, no. Dang. Forgot to put stops? Crap. Man, that sucks. Yeah, you gotta be careful, man. That's why I don't like... that's why I don't like having a trade on if I'm not in the market. Like if if I'm not sitting at the desk, I don't like putting a trade on and then walking away. I've tried to do that before, and all I do is think about the trade. How is it going? If I'm gonna get stopped out, is my stop gonna fill? Is it gonna? It's just I like have control if something happens, or I know that when I walk away, I'm not in a trade. I don't have to worry about it. No, I just trade, well, I trade full time, meaning in the mornings. I don't sit here all day and trade, no. I buy and sell cars. Like, most people that even full-time trade, like, people that even just trade and don't do anything else, like, most of them aren't sitting on the charts all day. Most of them are usually off by like 11 o'clock. That's the most annoying. After 11, if you sit here and you get that sideways price action where it's just not going anywhere, really annoying. It's like watching pre-market price action. If you've ever seen like pre-market where it just like doesn't go anywhere. It's like watching paint dry. God, this thing is freaking... About to graduate on my college job. Would make 200K, but I make that in trading. I don't know if I should just trade. No, I don't recommend. I personally recommend people. I don't think trading should be your only income. I think you should have other things that you do, you know, to Because when trading's your only income, it just puts you in a bad... Unless I don't know your situation. If you have a lot of money saved to where if you've proven to yourself you can trade and, you don't get really emotional. You don't have to pay bills with trading necessarily that month. Because you don't want to get into a bad mental space where you're in a losing streak and you have bills to pay for. That could spiral out of control. So... I personally, I don't think I'll ever just trade and not do anything else. Like, it's 2 hours of my day, and then what am I gonna do for the rest of the day? Like, at least do something that you love to do, Trading should give you the freedom to be able to pick another job that you actually love to do, whatever it is. Whether it's, working on cars, or doing something else, or content creation, or... Just got a quick scalp on gold. Nice. It seems like the whole market's slowly trending up, but I can't get in. I've never had... I remember the last time I had so much trouble getting into a trade. Jump between 1 to 3 minute, find a clean single fair value gap. Well, yeah, there's a nice fair value gap down here. It's we have a gap right there on the 1 minute chart, and then my entry is the beginning of that gap. And if you go on the 5 minute chart, right, there's also pretty much in the middle of that 5 minute gap. So that 1 minute gap aligns pretty well with that 5 minute gap. So my idea, there's a lot of support here. If price can kind of pull back, right? If price can pull back, take out these lows. Hold on, sorry. If price can pull back, take out these lows, fill all these imbalances to continue possibly ripping up, then, I wouldn't mind taking that trade. But once this thing breaks this high right here, then I'm done. That order is getting canceled. Three minute? What's on the 3 minute? Yeah, there's a 3 minute gap there too. So 3 minute gap, 3 minute gap, 5 minute gap, probably 2 minute gap too, obviously, because it's just... So, yeah, there's just a lot of support. There should be a lot of support down here. Now, that's not to say, it won't just flush through that gap and then go for those lows. That's possible. But it's a part of trading, right? You got to take the risk. You got to manage your risk. You got to manage your risk. The risk to reward has got to make sense for you to take a trade. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I really hope this is not going to flush to the lows. Oh, God, please, no. I hate when price, when it drops, but it drops super aggressively. It freaks me out. I want it to go there slowly. I don't want it to freaking flush through my order. Oh my gosh. NASDAQ, you're pissing me off. Golly, man. Wild. This is so frustrating. It's in a 1 minute. It's kind of rejecting off that 1 minute imbalance. Naz is chopping people down right now. Ugh. I mean, some people are stuck in a trade. Some people are for sure holding this. It's making me... Naz is trying to get me emotional. It's testing my emotions right now. It's testing me. Will I be patient? Or will I spiral out of control? Man, how long have I been waiting for this trade already? I had my order set in for... Since around... I put my order in at 10 o'clock. So, 10:03. So, 10:03, I put my order in. We're almost coming up on an hour of me sitting here with my order in. It's been like 45 minutes, around there. Almost. But bruh, this is like... Well, I had the direction right the whole time. Just got about probably 15 more minutes and I'm probably gonna hop off. This thing is not doing anything for me. If I don't get filled within 15 minutes. $1,000 on Naz. Dang, dang, dang. It's pretty good. And I don't know why it's not showing on my screen, but Apex is having 80% off right now. So Every time they push it down, it just gets bought up right away. So, we'll see, man. It is what it is. If I have to walk away, you know, not taking a trade because you know, it didn't fill me, it is what it is. It still gives me the, you know, I still get the satisfaction of knowing that I had the right, you know, I had the right idea, but just did not get the fill I wanted. Man, this thing is... it's kind of annoying watching it go sideways. But here's the thing, I probably would be more annoyed if I was in the trade. It was going sideways. Wow. So what, right? So here's the thing. If this thing starts pushing and this thing starts breaking out of these highs right here, right? That pretty much invalidates my, like, you know, it already took out those highs, right? And so kind of if it comes back down, it could, you know, not necessarily go back up because it already took out a high, right? So that's the idea for me is if it already took out this high and then comes back down and I have an order in, it may not want to go back up because it took out those highs. Maybe it, you know, wants to go back for those lows again. As of now, I mean, the direction for me is still for it to potentially go for those highs. That's why I'm still keeping my order in. So either we go for those highs or it hits 11 o'clock and I don't, you know, I don't get an entry at 11 o'clock, then I'm just going to hop off and come back tomorrow and see if I can catch another trade tomorrow. You know, it's fine. It's fine missing a trade. You know, market's going to open tomorrow and Friday, so I'll get something. Should look at YM. Yeah, I just trade NASDAQ because I know how it moves, right? I know my strategy that I use on NASDAQ, so if something is working, there's no reason to change it. Yeah, it's hella choppy. It's freaking wild. This week has kind of been all choppy. I mean, it's not been anything like Monday and Tuesday were like no news days. So yesterday, I mean, we did have a sell-off yesterday. Pretty big sell-off. I think that was because of just negative market sentiment. There was some negative news about the market. Oh, you caught that trade yesterday? Yeah, I got stopped out yesterday because of that freaking drop. Took out these highs now, you know, it's... Thought price was going to retrace into yesterday's high, but it didn't. Yeah, I'm surprised it hasn't retraced. Like, it's pretty wild that... The fact that these imbalances down here haven't, like, even this 1 minute imbalance hasn't got filled yet. It came so close to filling it and just didn't. And that's why I had my order in, right? This is why I have my order in, if you look at the beginning of this, like, literally the beginning of the imbalance, so that I was expecting price could potentially just, like, tap just gently into it and then start ripping right back up. Kind of what happened here, but just a little bit lower. No, we broke through all this support. I mean, all this resistance, right? How it was holding VWAP. Right, it was holding VWAP, the 200. We had a lot of resistance up here in the morning. And you could see how price was having a hard time breaking through that resistance. And then finally, when we did end up breaking through that resistance, now it's holding it as support. Right, and it was bouncing off of VWAP here. And, so now the thing is, for it to get down there, it's got to break some support to get down there. So that's why, you know, previous resistance becomes new support once it breaks out of it. Or should become new support. It doesn't have to, but if it's going to keep going up, it should become new support. Someone's gonna post a one-to-one, say, skill issue. Yeah, I hate when people say that. I hate those videos of people like, if you took a trade today. I don't know why that pisses me off. Like, if you took a trade today, you're an idiot. Or if you didn't take a trade today, you're an idiot. I mean, I know it's content, you know, so it's just like, it gets people to comment on a video, but yeah, people be catching 10-point scalps and then go, how did you not take that trade? How did you miss that trade? Like, bro, my strategy is completely different than yours. I don't take 10-point scalps. There's like, yeah, 10-point scalps is like, I know traders that trade 10-point scalps and, you know, they do good, they're profitable, but the thing about a 10-point scalp is you have to have a 10-point stop. And when market is volatile, I mean, you're hoping that volatility doesn't take you out. So you gotta, my thing is, right, I gotta allow price to breathe. Like, I need to allow price action to kind of breathe and not just get taken out by some little bit of volatility. Yeah, 10 points, five contracts. Literally, there are people who do that. And if it works, I mean, if they have a strategy that works for them and they're able to catch, like, you know, then, you know, that's good. But that's why you can't say, oh, if you miss this trade, you know. Not everyone has the same strategy, so. One to 1.5 RR is the best strat. Yeah, I mean, my idea with RR is not necessarily like, you know, targeting a specific RR, but just trying to get what the market gives you. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there have been trades where I had a little bit negative RR. just because, like, I would rather have a little bit negative RR than it come up to a certain level, take out a high, and then drop right back down. And so there have been times where I personally, I take what the market gives me. If I'm looking at the chart and all I see is a 1-to-1 trade, then that's all I'm going to take. I mean, maybe later on I'll try to incorporate like scaling, right? You know, if I have, say, 2 contracts in, I scale half of them out at a certain level and then let the rest run, maybe. But if the market, if I can see that the market is potentially giving me, you know, a 1-to-2, I'll take a 1-to-2. But that's the thing, like, right? So if I have my order down here, right? Market fills me. Look at the potential upside I have back to even where the price was, right? So right now it would be pretty much a 1-to-1. If price kind of taps me in, and even if I have my TP at where price is up here, it's a 1-to-1. All right, we got like, I have 4 minutes. If this thing doesn't fill me in 4 minutes, I'm canceling the order. This 11 a.m. candle may actually get some volatility out of this 11 a.m. candle. Meaning that 11 a.m. candle opens up, we get a pullback back to that range, and then rip up. Kind of see how it's starting to move a little bit. But every pullback, we just get bought up so far. It is kind of, you know, just stuck in this range. Uh-oh. Two minutes. Uh-oh, it's starting to pull back. Will this 11 a.m. candle be the thing that we were waiting for the whole time? Is that what it's gonna take for me to get filled? One minute. T-minus 1 minute. $15 seconds. We'll see what happens here. If this candle can get, you know, if this new hourly candle can open up and pull back to that imbalance to maybe continue going up. All right, there's the 1 hour candle. Actually, let me look at the hourly chart. See what it is. See what it is. All right, there's the hourly chart. Right? So we just got that new hourly candle opened up. And we're starting to push. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Maybe that will allow price to. If I get back and I'm not filled yet, I'm probably gonna cancel it. So I'll be back. Oh my gosh. Bruh. Alright. I think, alright. I canceled it. I'm gonna be hopping off. I'm gonna go get something to eat. Hopefully tomorrow. Catch another. Well, catch a good trade. See, here's the thing. I am happy that, you know, my like direction was right. So that does give me satisfaction knowing that I had the right idea. It just didn't give me the entry I wanted, which is fine. Literally, what, 5 points away? Yeah, five points away from filling me, and I would have got the move I wanted. But and then my TP would have had to be, let's see, did my TP get hit yet? 20. Yeah, so TP would have been right there. That's pretty much targeting just a 1-to-1. So TP would have just got like hit ever so slightly. So you wouldn't hold it until after lunch? No. For this trade, I was looking for a scout. I was looking for potentially just a quick 1-to-1. Like, I see that there's room to the upside, so I would catch just a quick 1-to-1, which would have been right where that wick is. And a stop below the lows. Because my stop, right, if I got in right there at this imbalance right here, my stop would have to be below the lows. So TP could be inside this range, inside this gap up here. So it would have just got hit right there where that wick is. But no, I don't want to hold a trade. I don't want to wait till after lunch and then, you know, price starts to get slower and then I run into the risk of, you know, maybe this thing does actually, you know, pull back right now and fill this imbalance, and then I'm running the risk of this just going sideways the whole morning. Because let's face it, after 11 o'clock, price action usually tends to kind of die down and start to go, you know, slower. And I just don't want to be caught in sideways action, sitting here all day, you know. I would rather just accept that I missed out on the trade, that I didn't get filled, and come back tomorrow. And tomorrow probably get another setup, some similar to this probably. Right? This strategy has been working very well so far. Yesterday was a losing day. But, you know, the 3 days before that, the time before that, they've been like on a winning streak. So, and today was another day that was, you know, the strategy worked, but I just didn't get the fill that I wanted. It didn't give me the entry. But yeah, all right. Let me see. So that's that. I'm gonna hop off. I'll be back tomorrow at 9:30. So y'all have a wonderful day. Don't overtrade. And yeah, peace out.